So next time we do this, we're taking my blood pressure before and after. And I know which one's going to be higher. Okay?
Are we rolling?
Yeah, we're always rolling.
This is Katherine and Christopher Tipper of Hunter Benefits, and we are doing the Respond to Reddit.
Oh, this is the Respond to Reddit version of On the Couch? All right.
Yep.
It's Friday afternoon. I got a bourbon in my hand. I'm sitting on a couch, so it's the Friday afternoon on the couch bourbon edition. And today, we're hopefully going to rant about Reddit questions, right?
Ooh, rant about Reddit. So I want to read this
about Reddit. Okay.
Because I think there's actually a funny punchline at the end of it that maybe people don't realize it. So this is from r/tax. Solo 401k and 55, nope, wait for the surprise. Solo 401k and 55 easy form. I didn't realize I needed this form done. Had my plan for about 7 years and my 401k is just under $1 million. Do I need to retrofile for every year? Or do I just start with this year? I read there are late filing penalties involved.
Yes!
Do I file for this year and see what happens?
Sure!
That's the punchline!
Okay, this is going to be a lot more fun than I thought, Zach. Okay, so, are we supposed to go duh?
Deep breath. Okay, so seeing what happens with the IRS and the Department of Labor is like asking...
I get to geek out on this.
You can geek.
Theoretically, it is properly a solo 401k, meaning owner only. So the DOL is not involved, but the IRS is involved. And you don't want the IRS to find you. But anyways, so fix it, okay? The IRS has a nice, cost-effective correction program where you can get all your plan years filed and stay out of trouble with the IRS. And it costs you, I don't know, 2% of what the penalties are going to be? Because if you're under $1 million now, you've presumably crossed $250,000 4 years ago or so, and I'm not sure how with 7 years, if you've had it for 7 years and you've got under $1 million, how the heck you did that with $55,000 contributions for 7 years. But anyways, we won't fall off that bridge. But yes, correct it. Maybe wherever you got your document from, and I hope you had a document, otherwise you have a different level of pain. And then maybe ask your CPA, who's been showing the deduction on your return, why the heck he never asked to see what you're doing to finish, to close the loop. So do not file for this year and see what happens. Hire somebody who knows what the heck they're doing and go through the correction program. Super easy. Next.
Well, you want to read me the next one?
Ooh.
We can do this,
Top my rant. All right. Should I be putting money into a 401k or Roth? So I make about $67,000 a year before taxes, and I'm currently 19. Presumably 19 years old. Okay, good for you.
You're doing pretty good, actually.
Yeah, my employer doesn't have a traditional 401k match. Instead, they just give you 4% into a 401k regardless of whether or not you contribute to it. So my question is, should I be maxing out a Roth IRA first or putting that money into the 401k?
No, I get to answer first. You can put more money into a 401k and ask your employer to have a Roth contributions. You can have both. You can have your cake and eat it too.
That's right, yeah.
There's lots of really good things about putting it in your employer plan. It is safer because IRAs can be subject to all sorts of lawsuits and stuff, and they can seize your money. They're part of your assets, right? Did you lose your mind when I said that?
I lost some bourbon.
Oh, okay. Well, that can be replaced. So, I didn't know if I was getting, so the thing is, you can put more money in the 401k plan.
Yes.
Roth is amazing because you're young and you got a lot of time for the money to grow. Do Roth in your 401k plan.
Yes. Definitely the maximum amount that you can put into a 401k plan this year at 19, is $20,500. The maximum you can put into a Roth IRA is what, $6,000, something like that? $6,500.
Yeah.
Okay. $20,500 is more than $6,500. So 401k wins. You got participant loans and all these other things. So it's not either or. It's 401k. Oh, also, and this person's PS was also, I have no debt.
Okay. I'm reading this one to you. So this is from r/tax. Small business retirement help needed. 401k or SEP or simple. I am so confused on what the best plan is for my small business. To be honest, I have talked to Vanguard, CPA, and Bank Planner, and they all give different advice, but cannot help with pinpointing. All my goal is to maximize the pre-tax earnings. I would love to get some help from the community to help me decide. Experts do chime in so I can get directions. Well, Mr. Expert, how would you chime in on SEP Simple or 401k plan?
So the person went to the dry cleaner to figure out why the transmission was making a noise. Okay. No, seriously. There's four industries to ask, and they asked 3 of them. Okay. Vanguard are assets. They're not compliance plan consultants. Okay. CPAs. We have CPAs as clients who don't know what they're doing, and we have to hold their hand through everything. They don't understand how these things work. Bank planner. What? No.
So do a 401k plan.
Right.
Let's just come to it.
No, I mean, it's very simple. 401k or SEP or simple, okay? The simple should be off the table immediately because
it's a misnomer.
It's a misnomer, and it also has the lower limits, all right? SEPs or 401ks, there's a very, very small circle of people who only want pre-tax contributions where the maximum amount that you can put in is exactly the same. But for the vast majority of people, you can put more money in a 401k plan pre-tax with lower wages. So 401k wins.
And it's more flexible too.
Yes, absolutely.
SEP's just not as flexible. So once again, the answer is 401k plan. Who is it from?
It's in personal finance.
Yeah, that's what you need to say.
So it's in the personal finance subreddit. Rolling over old R401k into simple IRA, SEP, T401k, R401k as part of small business retirement benefit. Left job with decent R401k, now self-employed, have 3 employees, okay, need recommendations for offering retirement accounts to employees. Simple IRA SEP, oh God, which includes me, that will allow rollover of old which is currently just parked with no new into new retirement account. I want to preserve strong compounding interest on the decent principal in the old R401k, so I prefer to avoid having to. Okay.
I think he means Roth 401k.
You think he means Roth 401k? All right. So, I'm presuming we're going to be putting up the text actually on the screen while I'm mumbling through this. I just kind of made an assumption there. All right. Did you get the question? Do you want to pass this to me?
No,
What?
I'm ready.
Because he's ready.
Well, I'm going to do it first. I know you're teed up, but I'm first going to go. I really feel like you're making it more complex than it needs to be.
Me or the question?
No, not you, the question.
Okay.
Put it in a 401k plan and have the ability to have both Roth and pre-tax. Do both. Yes, they're 2 different money types within one plan, but it's not 2 different plans. It's just investment options within a plan. And it's important because if you're young, or some years you might want to put in pre-tax and some years you might put after tax in.
Wrong.
Why not have the flexibility? Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So once again, the answer to all questions is usually 401k plan, just as the answer to all driving questions is Miata, but that's a different video. Okay, so yeah, there is no Roth 401k, there's no traditional 401k, there is 401k. And whether you allow your employees to do an after-tax Roth, well, you just should. There's absolutely no reason not to, okay? It doesn't make it harder to manage, just gives your employees more tax planning opportunities. So once again, 401k, all right? So
with options within it. Yep.
Yeah, all right.
See, this is easy because all the answers are the same. Okay. Yeah. So you read this, I read this to you.
You read this to me.
So you get, okay. Small business retirement plan. Morning Reddit. I didn't know you had to tell it what time of day it was. Okay. I own a small business. The answer is different in the afternoon, right? I own a small business and have a SEP IRA, 25% of net profit. Good job. I max this out quickly for the tax deduction and investment growth gains for the future. Sounds like you have more room to do some things. My question is, what other retirement plans can I have? Are they tax deductible? I contribute to my SEP as an employer, 25% of net, and as employee, 6%, 6K max? Okay, I'm looking to maximize the most tax deductions while investing for my future. Wife and I income is 250K, so the Roth IRA is out of the picture.
I think the person is making a SEP contribution and an IRA contribution as an employee, which you can't do because the SEP counts as an employer-sponsored retirement plan, which means you can't have a deductible IRA.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get a 401k
so
plan.
Once again, the answer is Miata. No, sorry, different video. 401k plan. Okay.
Yeah.
Probably, depending on how old you are, 401k and cash balance plan, but we're not going there on this video.
Because it's interesting, you say you easily max out to it right away, and I'm like, hey, if there's room for growing it, there's other plans to put it in.
Maybe we need to talk about a cash balance plan for this guy right away. And I'm probably guessing most of the answers said Vanguard funds, right? Yeah, okay. Ah, that was it.
5
All right.
turns.
So
you are energized.
Just a little bit. This was great. Can we do it again in the morning? No, it's
I
Saturday.
think Katherine needs a sign. 401k plan.
Okay, so this was fun. Hopefully it was a little informative. We are not unbiased. We are massively biased, right? I think as we should be, right?
But we're informed.
But oh, thank you. That's a very good word. We are informed and opinionated and educated.
But as a business owner, get a grip. Right?
Get a
Have a 401k plan. It can grow with your business.
Not a state-sponsored plan, not a SEP.
Yeah, why buy a small little shoe and wonder if it's the best shoe for you? Buy a shoe that you can do a bunch of different things with.
Exactly. So this has been Katherine and Christopher Tipper. She's Katherine, I'm Christopher, of Hunter Benefits. This is the end of our Read Reddit for On the Couch. Rant on Reddit. There we go. Rant on Reddit. And I hope you had a little bit of fun here. If you've got any specific questions and you would like some serious, thoughtful answers to the Reddit questions, please email us at sales@hunterbenefits.com. Like, share the video. Even if you don't like what we're doing, please let us know. We'd love to hear from you. Seriously. Take care. Oops, sorry.
I just want to say that Reddit is a great place maybe to kind of air what you want to think, but if you want actually good advice, okay?
It's not a good place.
Call somebody who's been doing it for a long time. I mean, that's really, everybody goes, oh, we're comparing a bunch of different apples and which one apple's the best. Actually, you're comparing apples, oranges, bananas, and a block of concrete.
And remember.
So guess what? Get the apple, which is the 401k plan, and have Christopher help you with
it. And don't go to your auto mechanic to get your dry cleaning done. Come on, it just doesn't make sense. Right?
Especially if your CPA hasn't noticed that you haven't really done your 401k plan right.
Properly, yeah.
I think you've got your answer right
That's
there.
right. All right, take care.
Okay, take care.